Hey guys, finally getting this video together that I've been saying I would put together. It's a short video about the slash 4x4 chassis with the Maxx body conversion. It's the clipless body from the Maxx. As you can see here, I'll go around. Give you an idea of what it looks like. Just to show you that, nothing crazy, nothing wild. Looks like it belongs on there. First things first, you need a Haas front and rear bumper, Haas front and rear shock towers, and I went with the Haas wheels, sledgehammer tires, personal preference. I just like the hardness of those tires with this setup. And I also went with the Haas Nerf bars, rock sliders, whichever one you prefer. Basically, that's what it looks like once it's completed. And now I'll start showing you what it took to get there. Let me get the body off. Most of the modifications are on the chassis. Body goes off and on fairly smooth. There's the Haas rear bumper, Haas rear shock tower, Haas front bumper, Haas front shock tower. First modification you need to do, and basically almost the only one you need to do on the chassis, is this front shock tower. You'll have to cut out about a 1/4 inch off of the front of that tower there, right across this section here. You can see where that's been dremelled out. And then down here on the bottom, there's 5 or 6 locking tabs. Those need to be ground down smooth, flat. The Maxx skeleton has a wider tab than the Haas skeleton, so you're grinding that out so the Maxx tab will slide up in here with no issues. That's basically it for the chassis modifications. You can see I went ahead while I was in here, put 4S set up in this slash. Let's go over here to the body. I'll show you what I did there. One of the things you'll need to do is, if you go with the rock slider Nerf bar setup, you will have to trim both sides of this lower body right here, about 3/8 of an inch for me. It actually will completely hide the chassis of the slash, and it actually hung down too low to snap in and lock into the Nerf bars that I used. And then personal preference for me, both sides, I opened this wheel well up a little bit and rounded it out, so when the body's sitting on the chassis, it looks the way it should. And then there's 2 more modifications to the body, which will probably just relegate this body to this chassis slash. I try not to do too many modifications on the body so I can use them on my other vehicles, but this one will probably just stay on this slash. One of the modifications is, here's the tab I was telling you about that slides into the front shock tower. You'll need to take about 1/8 to 1/4 inch off of each side. What you're trying to do is narrow this up. And it comes a little bit wider than this, but you'll have to cut this down and just make sure you do a little bit on each side instead of trying to take the whole measurement off of one side or the other. If you do that, it's going to sit on the truck off center. And then the only other modification on the body is right here. Let me see if I can get out of the sun so you can see it a little better. You can see where I cut out underneath the grill area, which you'll have to do to get this body to sit down in behind the front bumper. And then one last note is, when you get all your parts and pieces keep this part from the original slash rear bumper. You'll use this part instead of the one that comes with it. That way the screws that come off of your slash will be able to be used. The one that comes with the Hoss, they have a little tab there that the existing screws are too short to use that one. So just make sure you use the original one that came off of your slash. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. I was glad I was able to get out here today and get this done. I've been saying I would make the video, and that's pretty much it for getting the clipless Maxx body onto your 4x4 slash. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it.